Hey guys, an update, and I have some questions. I need to know what to buy. I'm going to start ordering some fiberglass supplies tomorrow. So I'm going to start with 3 gallons of epoxy. I think I'm going with West System, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look tomorrow. I'll go with a good name though. What I need help with is what kind of fiberglass to order. So I know I need some fiberglass tape. I guess 6-inch or 8-inch. I'm not sure which, just to do all my tabbing, because I have to tab the stringers in, and I have to tab all the braces and the transom. Then I also need to order some sheet to do the layup of the new inner skin, and then yeah. So I'm understanding biaxial is the way to go because it's stronger. Is like 12-ounce biaxial. Do I order biaxial tape and biaxial sheet? And do I order 12-ounce for both? I really don't know. So some more research tomorrow. Hope to have heard from a few of you guys. Let me know what you used, what you had success with, and what you wish you would have used instead. I don't know. Any info, though, would be really, really appreciated. In the meantime, though, I'm finishing up for the night, so I'll give you a quick tour of where the boat stands now. Let's have a look. So, everything's kind of getting cleaned up a little bit. I've got the floor front to back. The middle section's cut out, and I started to tear away some of the edge. I'm having a little trouble. As you can see, on the port side, the floor still overhangs, and there's kind of an overhang under there. So I haven't trimmed the floor away yet. On this side, I pulled the floor up and it kind of breaks where the actual bottom of the hull is. So there's no overhang left here, but it's a mess. So did you maybe, I don't know if I should be using a saw or something to trim that section of floor off to where the little bottom of the hull meets the side of the hull there, or I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. So far, I'm up to the front and the foam is still wet up underneath here. So I've got to get under the front end here, and I've got to bring the floor right to where it goes at its farthest point to the bow to make sure I get all the foam out. I'm definitely going to take Will's advice, and I'm not going to put foam back in this boat. It generally isn't in very big water. It's usually in a river, actually. So I'm not too concerned about its ability to float while it's full of water. I think no foam is also a huge improvement over the foam that was in it, which has basically been a big sponge filled with water. So it's getting there. I'll take you guys on a walk around the deck here. The deck came off pretty good. No real problems. There's like a little piece missing there. That's probably the worst of it. And then I've got about 1 million rivet holes. So I've got some fill work to do up top here. There's also some holes, I don't even know what these are from, right there. So that would be in front of where the windshield goes, but up quite toward the windshield. So I don't know what they had there. No idea. Maybe it was some sort of a tie-down cleat or something. I got to order some gauges in the next few days. I think what I'm going to do is fit a GPS. I have like a Garmin automotive GPS. I think I'm going to try to flush mount it into the dash somewhere because I don't use it in the car anymore. So I thought that would be a cool thing to do instead of a speedometer. Maybe flush mount it in the middle or something. I also know that I want USB ports and cigarette lighter ports, so I'll have to order some of that stuff and then figure out where I stand with a tack, hopefully a volt gauge, and I'd like a temperature gauge as well. So I know how to do the temperature gauge. I just need a fitting that goes on one of the head bolts and contacts the head. So it should be easy enough. Otherwise, the deck's not bad. I'm going to have to work out the transom well kind of deletion of the part that goes down here. I want to bring it up so that it's flush, and I want to get a manual jack plate. My interest in a jack plate isn't for performance purposes. It's more to get the motor off the transom so that I can get rid of the splash well. What I'm interested in is longevity. I don't want to have a splash well with splash well drains, and it just seems like a poor design. So get rid of the splash well, mount the motor on a jack plate. Any performance gain I get from the jack plate is just gravy. It's really, I didn't get this boat to go extraordinarily fast. I just got it because it was fun. And I kind of fell in love with it. So here we are occupying my whole garage all winter. Yeah, everything else is pretty well ready to have the finishing touches put on removal of the old floor. And then I'm going to replace the stringer that's obviously completely terrible. So all the way up to the front of the boat, that stringer is completely waterlogged and completely no longer connected to the hull. There's lots of sanding, so I'm going to pick up some more 40 grit flat discs for the grinder, and should be hacking away on it for the next week or so. Hopefully get it all cleaned up and start blasting some new stuff in when the supplies come. I have a source for marine plywood, but I haven't figured out my source for fiberglass yet. I know you guys have a lot of favorites, but I have to think about shipping and the customs fees because stuff has to cross the border. So there's a few companies based out of Canada or that have warehouses in Canada, so I should be okay. I should be able to pick it up. It looks like I'm going to be paying about $100 a gallon for epoxy. That's with all the hardener and anything else I need, but $100 a gallon seems like the going rate. Otherwise, though, yeah, if you guys have suggestions on what fiberglass I should order, that's the only thing that's really holding me up now. I'm going to try to get it all ordered tomorrow if I can. So biaxial, I just need to know what weight and even how much would be ideal too. The transom's obviously not very tall, so I don't need a 50-inch wide sheet of the sheet fiberglass. I think the smaller of the options, a 30-something or a 40, would be fine. Yeah, so we'll go from there. I will shoot you guys another update as soon as I've done a little bit more work here. And have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching.